Hi friends, in this video we'll discuss laws relating to the loan agreement. We have already discussed in our previous video as to what is the concept of loan transactions. Now we'll see what are the laws which were there as stated by Yagnavalkya in respect of the loan agreement. So let us see them. What are those laws regarding the loan agreement? Loan agreement should be in writing along with the signatures of witnesses. Following are ingredients to be mentioned in the loan agreement. So friends, number one thing is very clear. Written contracts were insisted even in the ancient times. And then it has said what are the ingredients. So this is nothing but what are the rules and regulations which as on today we follow for the purpose of drafting a loan agreement. So what were those contents? Let's see them. Following are ingredients to be mentioned in loan agreement: year, month, date, names of parties, caste, gotra. So all these particular aspects were mentioned in a loan agreement, that the year, the month, all this had to be there in a loan agreement. Further, let's see what he has said further. Borrower to write in his own handwriting his name and also should state that he is accepting all the terms and conditions. Witness should also write in his own handwriting his name as well as his father's name, and further state that he is personally present at so and so place and is witness to the loan transaction. Petition writer should mention at the end of document that at the request of so and so person who is son of so and so, I have drafted the agreement. When the entire loan document is written by parties in their own handwriting, in such case there is no requirement of witness, provided it is done without any force or fraud. Now friends, what is written here is that loan agreements, if written in their own hand by parties, there is no question of a witness. Also, it is mentioned that what should be in a loan agreement, it's nothing but the entire description, as we have seen, father's name, where does he reside. One important aspect which is written here is of petition writer. I think everybody is aware the concept of petition writer still prevails in our courts. If you go to district courts or if you go to courts, you will obviously find that there are petition writers which are there in existence. And I would like to just share with you one incident. I had been to Gondia court for covering the history of the court, and I found a person in Gondia court, a very aged person who is a petition writer there since last nearly 40 years. So friends, the concept of petition writer, we can see that is a very age old ancient concept as to how the people would take help of these petition writers to draw up the loan agreements. Let us see further what Yajnavalkya is saying as regards this loan agreements. Return loan agreement is binding on 3 generations only. Only in following circumstance duplicate loan agreement can be made. So this particular aspect speaks on 2 ways. One, a written document is binding for 3 generations only, not beyond the 3rd generation. And Yajnavalkya has stated in which circumstances a duplicate agreement can be there. Now, what are these duplicate agreements? Nothing but restructuring of the agreements. Now, what are those? Only in following circumstances duplicate loan agreement can be made. If document is lost in other country, document becomes non-readable. When document gets destroyed, when document is stolen, when document gets decomposed, document is destroyed by fire, when document is torn. So friend, these are the circumstances mentioned in Yajnavalkya Smriti as to when a particular loan document can be once again remade or a duplicate can be made. Only in these circumstances it can be made. Now what does he further say? Borrower should issue receipt to the lender stating that he has received money. On repayment of loan by borrower, the original agreement can be cancelled only when witness mentioned in original loan agreement are physically present. So friends, as far as the receipt concept is concerned, receipt, issuing of receipt for the money received, it also existed in the ancient times. As far as the loan agreement is concerned, that when the repayment is done and loan agreement has to be cancelled, there is a uniqueness as far as the Yajnavalkya Smriti is concerned, which says that the original agreement has to be cancelled, but the witnesses who are there in those original loan agreement have to remain present. Probably that was the age when there was no communication. Today when a person completes his loan, a witness need not go to the financer, only the borrower goes there, he gets a loan closure letter and he gets all his document back. But in those days it may not have been that fast. So to have the community being informed that yes, I was a witness and this person has repaid it. From that angle probably Yajnavalkya must have written that the original witness should be there while terminating the loan agreement. So friend, this was the laws regarding the loan agreements, and in our next video we will discuss trial by ordeal. As to what do you mean by trial by ordeal, we will discuss in our next video. Thank you.